Our next video will cover investigation 6, which begins on page 396 in your textbook. I have here a graph of f of x is equal to x. Is simply a straight line, passes through the origin, and just remember that f of x is really the same thing, or means the same thing as that we have talked about before as y. So just keep that in mind. So really, essentially what we have here is y is equal to x. Okay, so here's that same equation graph. What would the equation f of x equal x minus 4 look like? I believe I can perhaps get a little, let's see here, in here somewhere there is a, thought there was, there it is right there, somewhere. Maybe that's it. Let's see if we can't do that. There it is right there. I knew it was in there somewhere. Okay, so there's that equation, y or f of x is equal to x minus 4. Okay, so notice that the original or parent function went through the origin, but the new line, f of x equal to x minus 4, what has happened? The y-intercept actually has gone down to minus 4. And notice that minus 4 right there. That minus 4. There's the y-intercept. Okay, there's our parent function again. What about this one? F of x is equal to 1/5 x. Well, what is the slope of this line, this new line? Well, the slope would be this 1/5. Well, let's look at that and see if we can find it somewhere. It's in here. There it is. Maybe. I hope that's it. And we should be able to see it. And there it is right there. Sure enough. There it's kind of faint, but it has a slope of 1/5. That means it rise is 1 over run of 5. So there would be the graph of this equation right here. Well, what about the equation f of x is equal to 5x. Let's see if we can find it here. I think there it is. Maybe that's it. I believe that's it. Okay, and there, sure enough, there it was right there. Okay, so notice it has a slope of 5. So that means that it rises 5, and runs 1. Okay, rise over run. Slope, this is slope again. Slope, m, is equal to rise over run, which is, if we had one to write a formula for that, would be y2 minus y1 over, x2 minus x1. And what about this one? Y equal 1/2 x. Okay, well, there's the slope of that. Well, what about the slope? What about the graph of y equal, or f of x equal minus 1/2 x? Notice our slope is the negative reciprocal, not the negative reciprocal, just the negative of our original slope. So this one had a positive slope, so it goes up to the right. Well, since this one has a negative slope, it should go up to the left. And let's see if we can locate that one in here somewhere. I think there it is right there, maybe. There it is. Let's do it right here. There it is right there. Okay, look at that. Okay, so there it is. It's just kind of take the original and just roll it around the origin here. In other words, the part that was above the x-axis goes below the x-axis. The part that was below the x-axis goes above. So we just rolled it around the x-axis. Okay, here's some other graphs of lines. There's our original parent function, y equal x. Here was our y equal 1/2 x. And what about this one? Y equal 1/2 x minus 4, or f of x, which is equivalent to our y. is equal to 1/2 x minus 4. What happened to the y-intercept of this line when we added the minus 4? The minus 4 became our y-intercept. Instead of crossing the y-axis at the origin, crosses the y-axis at minus 4. So this value here is the y-intercept, and this value is the slope, or m. Okay, after watching this video, please send me via email the slope and y-intercept of investigation practice problems A through D on page 397 of your textbook, and I will have a worksheet for you tomorrow in class that will involve the graphing of equations.